Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a squad from the Big Ten, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? He'll hand it off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
So on the opening drive, they're backed up here now, 3rd and 9. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. There's contact on the throw. Receiver makes the grab. The reception nets about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Trying to extend the play. On the run, going to heave it downfield. And he is wide open for a huge gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
Will he score here? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown for the U. In a national championship game, you can't do a better job than setting the tone immediately.
Look, it's the biggest game of the year, so you got to bring your best. An opening drive, the offense right there just did that. That's how you get this thing started.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. The offensive coordinator bringing in some more blockers on the field. It's the full house. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Running up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They'll run the option. Pitches to the back. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. And he pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really...
And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Oh, how I love when this happens. The big dog up front is working hard and snatched his opportunity. Good for him.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And there's the handoff. He breaks into the clear. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Tackle made after a big gain.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against a pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
The Hurricanes looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
And sometimes you know the quarterback's going to run the ball. You put your defense in position, and he still gets yards. In fact, he makes them pay for it, gets all the way to the end zone.
They get set now to try the PAT. And it's no good. He missed the extra point. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 8. Good coverage there. Bad decision to bring it out. And the Florida offense retakes the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Here's the 2nd down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Breaks loose at the 45. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Look to throw it here on 2nd down. Tries to get it to the running back. And they get the completion. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
4th down and 2 coming up to try to keep the drive going. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Now they line up to kick the extra point. Extra point makes it a 6-point game, 13-7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Receiver makes the catch. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The Hurricanes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's running out of time here. And is intercepted. Can he take it all the way? Touchdown, Gators. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
How about that one, Chris? The big man goes up, shows his skills to come up with that interception, and then the athletic ability to run it back for a touchdown. The big guy can move.
They knock through the PAT and go on top 14-13. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. At the 30 now. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
And I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Canes.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
The extra point makes the lead 6. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. The Gators offense retakes the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going in the last possession. Very efficient and precise. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
He'll throw it now. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. It's a quick grab. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. The Gators will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Direct snap to the back. Powering through.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, Chrissy, think about over the years with the Gators and their offense. It's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on an offensive line and their running back.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. Looking to scramble now. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He shreds the tackle. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Out of the gun now on third down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Snags the quick throw. He steps out of bounds, but more than enough yardage to set up first and goal.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And the Gators line up with a first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
You know, when the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's escaping the pocket now. And he throws the ball out of bounds. They're smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up third down. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And they'll get him down that time. As the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. No hesitation from the head coach. They'll go for it on 4th and goal to 1. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Florida. Oh, we've got a shootout here. Now here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT makes it a 1-point lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. As a design quarterback keeper. They bring him down right at the 20. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now.
How about this? The offense gets the ball to one of their playmakers out in space, but the defense, the athletic ability on that side of the ball does a good job of bringing him down short of the first down.
This is a game-defining gamble. Coach going for it this close to his own end zone. Trying for a 4th down completion. And they heave it deep downfield. Incomplete, a huge 4th down stand by this defense.
Chris, I just don't get it. You're inside your own red zone, and you're going for it here? You might as well just give the opponent the ball and a chance to score an easy touchdown.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Now it's 3rd down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. It stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. And he'll loft it to the end zone. No, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's picked off in the end zone. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. They get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Took contact on the throw. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Makes a quick grab. Are you serious? The offense going for it inside their own 30. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. 4th down, looking to throw for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. Receiver makes the grab inside the 15. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
QB to the tight end for a completion. And he runs it into the end zone. So now the lead sits at 7. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? First down, looking to throw the ball. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Timeout is called to duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. The Gators will come to the line to run the hurry-up. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Fighting him off. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Canes will kick this away to begin the second half. And from deep in the end zone, football is coughed up by the returner inside their own 20. Recovered by the kicking team now. They'll steal a possession here.
That is an incredible job by this kickoff coverage team. You don't see many turnovers on kickoffs, but they just gifted their offense with a bonus possession.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. And the wideout goes in motion. Now here's the toss play. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown for the U. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT is good, so it's a 2-touchdown lead, 35-21. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Running through the tackle. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Looking to throw it on first down. The pocket breaking down. Well, it was exciting, but no one to throw to. Eventually goes down. The Gators will crank up the tempo. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. Going for a big play downfield.
What a great catch by that receiver, Chris. He lays out and comes down with it, and the quarterback is the beneficiary. He's actually over 200 yards, and he can thank his receivers for plays like this.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Gators. Still no answer for this offense.
This is just a great job by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Seeing a weakness from the defense, taking advantage of lack of numbers, using the design QB run, and putting 6 on the board.
And he knocks through the PAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop him this time. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And they finally get him down, but the quarterback keeper there picks up a big chunk and a first down.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back, looking to make a play deep downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. Eventually, it's going to cost him.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Pass not complete. The offense stays on the field. Coach going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone. Going the other way. Can they stop him? So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss, just having one of those dream performances.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. He's moving out of the pocket now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught in the flat by the running back. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up fourth down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Catch is made way down inside the 30. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Chris, this is a great example of the awareness for both sides of the ball. The offense knowing where the first down marker is on fourth and long, and they're able to get to it. But the defense also has to know. They got to prevent the receiver from getting to the marker, and they're unable to do it here.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Back to throw again. And it's incomplete, even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Looking to pass here on second down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
Now it's third and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Takes up about 5 yards, but it's not enough. Here comes a 4th down now.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. And they add to their lead. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. A pop pass on a jet sweep. Moving past the 25. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Florida. Just ran away from the defense. That's a huge touchdown. Still trailing for 1-possession game with that trophy on the line right now.
Well, the national championship's on the line. The offense has done their job, and now it's up to their own defense. Can they get a stop and get the ball back to their offense with a chance to make this thing get really interesting?
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Last possession produced a field goal. No doubt they're thinking touchdown this time. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. The Canes with 1st and 10 here. It's a run. Running back's got it. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to pass this time. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Well, the offense has done a nice job of moving themselves down in this area to give themselves a chance. Man, the quarterback's got to continue to make good decisions and not put the ball in harm's way.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Leading here in the fourth quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. Looking to throw for the first down. On the run here. Lets it go. And the pass is incomplete. That's a big stop for this defense on fourth down.
I mean, I hate to second guess here, but why in the world with this lead wouldn't you just punt the ball away and allow your defense to ice this football game? This now gives...
Looking to throw it deep. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain.
But when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent? This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone or they have to settle for 3?
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They'll look to throw it here on second down. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Gators. And they'll claim the fourth quarter lead. Monster stage, another touchdown. This quarterback and receiver having a game we're never going to forget.
Well, and the defense right now has got to be pulling their hair out, trying to come up with ways to slow him down, whether they play zone or they play man. Nothing is working, and give credit to this quarterback. He just keeps dialing up his guy and keeps coming up with touchdowns.
Return starts from inside the 5. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. You talk about an unforgettable moment for that guy. A kick return for a touchdown in the championship game.
Chris, I didn't know if he had the speed to be able to take it all the way back to the end zone. Initially had some good blocks to spring him free, and then was just outrunning some angles that some of the kickoff coverage team had. Nice play.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense retakes the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. First down. We're going to throw the football. Catch made on the left side. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. They'll test the right side here. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so second and 5. Okay, they're in range now for a game-tying field goal as they get to the line quickly. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. We're the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kurt. National champions.
Well, It's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Miami Hurricanes.